there.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
yeah. I know the vibes. I like it. Fucking kill tomorrow.
What's up?
What the hell's going on?
We're here, man.
We're here.
You got us.
We're
in
just
here.
talking. We were just talking about video editing.
Yeah.
And trying to cram a bunch of shit together. Now, what the hell? So we were talking. You recorded your whole.
10
You
days
recorded
worth.
your recording process.
Yeah, the plan was to make like a documentary. It seems so easy in my mind, you know? You
Yeah.
record everything, you speed it up like 300 times. It's great. You lay some ad-libs over it and you're done. Well, one day was like 20 minutes long still at 300 times speed, so I don't know what to do with it now.
Well, fuck. We were in there from 10 in the morning to like 8 at night almost every day, so it was.
So is it just one
Hell of a
camera
long
set up
process.
in one spot,
Yup.
and that was the documentary?
Yeah, right.
It's the best I got, man.
We're supposed to.
There's no like cut scenes.
Oh, that was the whole thing. There's a lot of editing that needs to be involved that he's going to try to do, and we'll see how that goes.
I was just proud of myself that I set the camera up, I moved the footage to the cloud.
Dude,
hey,
reset the
you
camera
did.
up.
I
You did
fucking
it, bro.
told Damien
You
to bring
did
his
the
GoPro.
process.
Told Damien to bring his GoPro and everything. I'm like, we need to record this whole process and everything. And I get to the studio a little bit after Miller, and I walk in, and he's got a fucking tripod set up with everything all recording. I'm like, you're recording? This motherfucker never records. I record shit at band practice, and he bitches at me. But he's like way ahead of the ball game, so we didn't even end up using any of the GoPros. We just used his
Well, the
phone and
GoPro
shit.
sat in the ground all week in the
We
corner
didn't
by
use
the
it.
table. No one even turned it on, and no one even used it.
It was in the studio, but we didn't
It was there, but then it's just
brought
like,
it.
who's gonna be the first person to like execute and like actually use the son of a bitch,
Yeah.
right?
I felt no need to do it after I seen all the work he went to, which was very slim, but it was enough for me.
Very slim.
I was satisfied. I was satisfied.
Fucking trying to record a metal album and trying to do this video thing.
Yeah, but
double duty.
recording the whole, like, even when we were just sitting there bullshitting for like 3 hours, we got all this footage of just nothing. Like, you have to go
Yeah,
through
right.
all of it to get the good footage.
Yes,
you know?
yeah. The first part is to go through and find the parts where they're just
And it's
pussyfooting
like-
around. There ain't nothing going on. Cut all that bullshit
I
out.
asked him, I'm like, did you get the solo that I recorded? He's like, I don't know, it's in there somewhere. I'm like, you fuck, I recorded all your guys' shit.
Find it.
Yeah, I recorded all their
Here's
shit.
your
but
solo.
Nobody recorded my shit. It's
Done.
To go through 10 days of footage, you have to spend 10 more days. That never occurred to me.
We were talking about it in the studio, and we were like half
Never
a weekend, and Miller's like, dude, I already got like fucking 300 gigs. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, what are we gonna do with that? 300
gigs.
It's like
It's more.
508
It's more now.
gigs all
What was it
together.
That was
recorded
halfway.
at though? 4K or 1080?
1080, 60 frames a second.
1080. Holy shit! 300 gigs at 1080. Wow.
508 gigs.
508
it's
total.
Adds up quick.
play to stop. I mean, until his battery died. So there's like a few spots where it wasn't in, but it's pretty
Right.
much there the whole time we were there. Everything,
And there it sits.
Right. And there it sits. Like, what am I gonna do with all
Yeah.
this?
It's a good concept.
Eventually, we'll
Right.
make something.
You know?
The concept.
It's probably going to be a thing where we have to pay somebody to actually edit it because it'll be like 5 years before it gets done with him, I think.
But that's what I'm saying. Is somebody's gonna go to edit it. They're gonna be like, wait a minute, this is the only camera angle for
Well, there's
10
more than
days?
there's more than one angle.
Exactly what it was like to be in the studio with Kill Tomorrow.
Yeah. There was more than one.
By
angle.
editing!
There's like 4 angles, maybe 4 angles.
And most of it's just me pacing around the control room for day after day.
Yeah. It's-
I watch some of it. No one else even moves. They just sit in their spot, and I'm like, ping, 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 ping around the control room.
you did a lot of contemplating, that's for sure.
I watch it. It's like, damn, you're weird, self. What are you
doing?
So much? Yeah. You're walking around so much.
Pace him. You're like, I'm getting my money's worth here. Walk around this whole
Get my
motherfucker.
exercise in this.
It is a nice place.
Yeah. So where was it done at?
Third Coast.
Third Coast.
Yeah,
Third
in
Coast
Grand-
recording in
Grand
Grand Haven.
Yeah.
Yup. Highly recommend them. Good folks.
Great place.
All the basic you can get included in the price.
You would think we already smoked.
They put up with our asses for 10 days straight, so they gotta be decent people. Shit.
Gotta be.
I know.
Yeah. So it was a good time. What was the hardest part? What was the hardest part of recording?
Probably our bass player walking out on us. What do you think?
It's off the rails.
No, that's the first thing I wanted to bring up. I mean, we waited a long time to make this CD happen. It wasn't just a money thing. It was more of a we wanted to have a full lineup, and we had a full lineup for fucking damn near 6 years, and we were stoked.
Yeah.
Then we decided, all right, it's time to do it. We're gonna all put money down and everything. Well, that flopped. You can do that noise all over again.
Yeah, do that noise.
Because we got through most of the recording, but then like we hit a halt, and that halt was our bass player walking out on us in the middle of the studio.
So did it like come down to like it was time to lay down bass tracks, and he's just like, nah, bro.
It just didn't work out.
There was some things that we were fumbling with, and long stories get short. Instead of trying to work with us on it, he just kind of bailed on us.
So could he not play the bass lines?
That's why I said long stories get short. I'm not saying that.
We didn't give him a fair shake either.
No, that's what happened.
No. Shit gets heated, and...
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying from my experience. So from my experience, we went to go lay down bass lines, and it was like, yo, dude, you're not... is this what you've been doing the whole time?
Right.
It was like...
I wouldn't say it was that
like,
bad.
And it was like a mutual kind of like... Bye.
You can't really
See, what had happened was I was recording my guitar parts. It was what I think it was Friday, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. It was the Friday, and I recorded fucking 7 songs in 4 hours.
You crushed it, man.
I
was seriously impressed.
Everybody was like kind of in shock, and then Rob was supposed to go after that and do some, and I think like it kind of stressed him out a little bit, and when it came down for, I went home for a little bit, and I was going to come back, and they were going to record some bass, and I came back, and they're like, we need you to finish your songs today. I'm like, okay, what the fuck happened there? So I wasn't part of any of the conversation these guys had. They had a meeting at the table there. They called me in.
I never thought about it like that.
They called me in. They're like, we want you to be part of this. I'm like, no, I'm getting ready to record Selfish. Fuck you guys. And then I walked away, and then all this happened, and I said Selfish. And I'm thinking about it like, fuck, man, I should have probably been part of that meeting.
I was just about to say...
I never thought about it like that, though. You're right. You left and shit hit the fan. And you came back to a
what fucking
shit
happened,
show.
dude. I don't know what even happened.
Shit hit the fan.
I know, obviously.
So fucking shit hit the fan.
So Rob came to town to quit the band.
I thought that was the easy part.
He just came there to quit the band.
Dude, he was there no more than 3 minutes. I didn't even get to barely say anything. Like, I walked away for a minute, and I came back, and he was already walking out, and he had already made a post on Facebook in the fucking parking lot of the studio. So he already had his mind.
You can tell.
He already had his mind. Well, dude, he was my brother for a long time,
He's my brother, too, man.
Yeah, but
it happens.
there's a difference here. I've been super close to that motherfucker for the past 3 years now. Riding with him everywhere. I rode with him to practice.
So was
for a
this
long
day
time.
1 of recording?
He never fucking threw anything into my head.
Day 6 or 7.
About wanting
So
to
he
do
had
it.
already been there recording. Did he already record parts?
No.
He hadn't recorded. He was just there for the process up until his part. And
He
then decided
left
he was
after I finished my parts. He left that night, and then he came the next morning. It was supposed to be him, and he said he didn't have the heart to do it anymore. Is the words we got. And Miller...
We're dicks. I mean, there's no denying that we're dickheads.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't say that we're not dickheads in this scenario because we keep it real blunt. We keep it real clear. We ain't sugarcoating shit. So, words start to fly, and all of a sudden tensions rise, and everybody's at each other's throat.
Well, when all this happened, Miller's like, wow, well, totally unexpected, and he's like, well, we're trying to record a metal album here, like, can we use your bass rig and shit? We're trying to get this figured out. And he's like, that's not really my problem anymore, and walked off on us.
Whoa.
So that was why I felt disrespected right there a little bit, and I will put that out there.
Like 5 years.
But, I mean,
5
shit happens,
years,
man.
like,
if you're not happy, that's fine. I wish him nothing but the best, and we'll move on from there.
Yeah.
Good times
It is what it is now, man.
Yeah.
We're better off. The album sounds amazing, dude. It's tight.
Ross recorded 95% of it, and me and Miller did the rest.
So I said to the sound guy Kevin, and he was like, "What the fuck just happened?" I was like, "Don't worry about it."
Oh, you guys ended up doing the bass?
I said, "Let me introduce you to our new bass player, Ross Wolf."
Yeah, Ross did 95% of it. I did a little bit, and Miller did a little bit.
I got to play bass on the album.
Imagine just being the producer while that's going down.
Dude, his face is what really showed it all off. Like, we all looked at each other when Rob said that, and we're like, wait a minute. But Kevin was like, like, literally, he was the craziest face I've seen out of that dude. Like, it was like, what the fuck just happened? You know?
I've never seen anything.
He was
like
blown
that.
away for sure.
I told Kevin when we first got there. I said it's gonna be a wild week. It ain't you, it's us. Shit happens to us.
Dude,
Shit
so much
goes
shit
down.
happened. So much shit happened.
And it was like day 4, and he's like, it is you.
Well, dude, we were having wire issues and mic issues, and every issue that could pop up would happen. We'd be doing perfect, recording something, and all of a sudden Kevin would fucking stop it, and he'd be like hitting the board, like, "The fuck's it doing?" It's like popping and shit. Like,
Really?
we broke the place.
Son of a bitch.
But we got it.
We
done at
warned
the
him
same
from the
time.
start. I mean, we were very upfront.
So this is
Yeah.
your first album since when? Since when was the last?
2010.
2010.
12.
When did the
You were wrong.
12?
That's what I said. 12.
This motherfucker wasn't even in the band.
No, I wasn't.
knows the history
I'm
better than
this year. 2012.
So when
is
did
Street
this all
Chasers
begin?
Should've just
When did Kill
deferred.
Tomorrow first begin, though?
I could tell you that too.
I'm
You
gonna
want me to
defer.
just do it?
Yeah, let me know.
2003-ish is what I've gathered, and there
That's
used
what I've gathered.
there used to be a whole document
From the
written out about it, but
archives.
it's gone now. So I just try to remember. 2003, you know, before Kill Tomorrow, they were a band called Standard,
Yep.
and they did like covers and shit like that, just having a good time. And then Ross came around, and they changed the name to Kill Tomorrow. 2005, I
I
believe.
was gonna say 2005.
2005, and
They're the
then
only original members.
Hey, Ross.
Oh, Rock.
Yeah. But Damien and I go
Kill
back
Tomorrow.
further. Yeah, Damien and I were in Standard before that.
Right.
And we jammed just as no name for quite a while before that, too, you know? Just having fun.
I can't tell you when the first two albums came out. I can't even tell you the names of them. Miller, you got to step in on this. At least tell them the names of the
Put
two
me on the
albums.
spot.
What are the fucking names? What's the? Well, this is technically. Well, this is technically our 5th album, and a lot of people think this is our 3rd album.
So there was one that was just Kill Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, and then there was one that was called When All Is Lost, and then there was Empire to Ashes.
Yeah, that was.
Final answer. Lock it in.
And then 2009.
God, I hope I'm not wrong.
2009, I'll Dig My Own Grave came out, and
That was the first one with sound quality.
I always thought that was
and
the
then
first
2012,
Right.
Straight
We
No
like to let
Chaser
people
came out.
believe that.
No.
That was the first one that sounded good.
March 2013 is when I joined the band, and I had no less than a month to go right on stage with them. So I pop in, and I had the 5 songs down that they sent to me. They didn't even play like 2 or 3 of them anymore. Like I get to practicing with these guys, and they're like, "Wait a minute, we sent you that? We don't even play that anymore." I'm like, "Oh, great." So they had to fumble through it with me a little bit, and we made it happen.
You
You
knew
know.
the song way better than we did when you went to practice.
So that was March 2013. So dude, we had to write at least a song or 2 in 2013. And then 2014,
Yes.
we got pushed into the pole barn by his ex.
You got to go back to your first show.
Oh yeah, you
Oh
can't
yeah,
over
I skipped right over it, didn't I?
Oh, no. So the
gloss
first
over the
show we
good
were
stuff.
playing together with Hold
Okay,
the Blood
let
and
me
Kill Tomorrow.
bring this
yeah.
up.
Okay.
All right.
Club
So my
Envy.
first show ever with Kill Tomorrow was 4/20, 2013. It was
for
a
sure
Sever
it's gonna be your
Process
last show.
CD release. Ross
CD
walked
release?
in.
I
Sever
think it was a
Process.
CD release. I
It
think it
was,
was.
yep.
We played
I'm
Club
pretty
Envy. Ross walked in all dressed up from a wedding, and the first thing he did was fall over a table. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Oh, fuck. So, I mean, if you can get where I'm going here, we got about half a song in, and he had to get off stage. Thankfully, Brandon, with Hold the Blood's guitar player, somebody that helped me learn some of the shit from these guys, he knew, like, fucking most of the songs anyways. So he stepped up, and I
was
played...
standing in for us before that. I think he'd filled in for us by that time.
He did, because it was the Carnival of Chaos I couldn't play.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
There we go.
Well, anyway, so my first show ever with them guys was actually with Brandon on guitar from Withhold the Blood.
It's bad when Brandon is more sober.
Yeah,
than
and the
you
same
to
night-
be able to
No
play guitar.
shit.
The
Like,
same
that's not
night,
usually a
shit.
thing.
this is what I stepped into. The same night, Damien and Ross got into a fight, like pretty bad, and and Damien ended up punching Ross through the window of Ross's truck in the face, and Ross left after that. And
Miller, was
I'm
that
like,
the
wow,
night-
this is Kill Tomorrow.
Is
All
that the night you
right.
peed on his drum set?
Yes, that's the same night.
Hey,
Same night.
Jesse,
You gotta go when you gotta go, man.
Go on the Personas interface. The actual interface.
I'm glad you brought that
Mic
up.
number 7. Turn it down just a little bit.
I did not remember that was the night that I pissed on his drum set. But you were right.
Yeah, that was the same night.
I think it's the one that's on the top.
That was a great night.
So back,
I figured that was it for you.
Yeah, it'll say number 7
Yeah.
next to it. Just turn it down just a little bit.
Ain't nobody signing on for this shit show.
That's better.
at the time, I was, I was in for a good time, so it was what it was.
Yeah,
I've
10
had,
years
had a
later.
lot of, 10 years later, a lot of good times, a lot of good memories for sure. The ones that I do remember. But 2014, we got pushed into the pole barn from his house, from his ex. And mind you, our practice space is his basement, super fucking nice, like everything's
Like current,
it's
your
legit.
current one?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you post
that's where we
videos
always
from and
practice.
stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
it's a nice spot. It's fucking, it's cozy in there. Well, we get pushed out to the pole barn for like half a year, and we actually wrote 4 of the songs off of this album in that pole barn.
Dang.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to get uncomfortable again.
Yeah, right. No. I fucking jammed in a fucking
man.
storage unit for like fucking 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, he let us use the electric and shit. The only thing that was annoying is he'd come down there and like bring his chair and like watch us sometimes. And I'm like, dude,
Right.
because he lived there.
Right.
His house.
Yeah, all this is my house. He's like, yeah, I converted 3 of the units into a trailer.
Yeah.
Living large.
Like, holy shit, dude.
That's the one thing about this album, though, that a lot of people don't realize. Like, I've had people hitting me up, like, so is it all new songs? I'm like, have any of the songs we've been playing the past fucking 7 years been on an album yet, bud? No.
But there is like 1 or 2 that
There's,
most
that's
people
what I was
haven't
gonna
heard.
get at. There's like
Is
two or 3 maybe. One's like a rare one we've only played a few times live. The other one we've only played live once, I think, and the other one is just new.
Now,
People
why,
have heard it. But.
now, why is it that you only have played those just a few times?
Well,
Creatures of Habit.
a lot of it, I think,
Yeah.
was we weren't fully happy with our finished product, and when we got into the studio, we really
You were able to really craft it.
we tightened it up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like, I think it's gonna be a whole different ballgame now.
Well, there was songs like even like in Death Abides and
Yeah.
stuff. There would be like a moment's piece or something, like just like kind of like your little bit softer one or whatever. You just like, but every show you get on just seems to be really fucking heavy. You're like, I'm not
Exactly.
playing that song, so it just
We had those
never
moments.
seems to make the
Dude,
list.
we played a lot of
but it's a
benefits.
good
and
ass
shit.
song. Yeah.
We played a lot of benefits, and we would have to sit there and really think about what songs we shouldn't play because of some of the lyrics and shit, like or the
Oh,
song
right,
names.
right.
We were like, oh fuck, we can't play that. It's on the list. Cross that off. You know?
Yeah, because with your vocals, you can definitely gonna be able to hear what you're saying more.
Yes.
Than like, you can definitely hear what you're
People
saying.
tell me I have enunciation in there, like you're screaming, but I can actually hear what you're saying and understand what you're saying. Right. I get that from folks.
So where did your humor come from on stage? Is that just because you're a humorous
not
guy?
having a guitar in his hand.
You just turn the filter off, man. That's half the fun.
That was the funny part. When I joined the band, they were only really looking for a guitar player because Miller had just broke his finger, and he was like their guitar player for a while.
Really?
Yeah, so there's the story
Yeah.
for you. Bring that up, Miller.
I spilled a little beer on a guy as I lay dying concert. I spilled the tiniest amount of beer on this guy's back. Not a big deal. He turns around. I said, "Dude, I'm sorry." I held my hand out like just I'm sorry. Stop. And he just grabbed my finger and he just snapped it.
Holy shit!
I'll never forget
Like
that
Bruce
story.
Lee type shit. Like
Bruce Lee. And then I was like in shock. Everybody's like, why'd you kick his ass? He's obviously a psycho.
he just broke my finger. Like
grabs it.
like
Over a little beer.
like no.
I could see doing that to someone for something more serious. I would definitely do that, but not over beer spillage.
It was a total
Yeah.
It's a pussy move. Fuck
So
that
at
dude.
that point,
Yeah.
I can't play guitar, you know.
Right.
So then we gotta hire someone else, and I'm just on vocals. But at that point, I got nothing to do with myself, so just started slapping my
Weird
jaw.
playing guitar. Like I wanted to
What?
put a sombrero on you. It's like you were
Are
in a
you talking
mariachi
about?
band. When you had your hair all short, it was like shoulder length.
Oh, one time I get a bad haircut, and you gotta bring it up.
Best picture out there.
Lord Farquhar
Yeah,
over
find
here.
it. That's funny.
That was a joke. Lord fucking Farquhar. Farquhar?
Farquad, right?
Farquad?
Is it Farquad?
I don't know, but I look like that motherfucker real bad when I got there.
Oh, you look like that fucking tree at Wheatland. That's what you look like. That fucking, we found this tree stump when we were at Wheatland, bro.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Looked like they cut it out to his head, man.
It did. It really did.
I swear to God, I might be able to find it.
We stopped like damn, man, look at that stump.
Dude, wild. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Stop and take a picture with it.
Yeah, we stopped and took a picture.
Did you take one with it?
Yes. You don't find yourself carved out of wood and not take a picture. They're lucky I didn't steal that son of a bitch and go home with it.
If you find it, Facebook message it to me and Jesse will pull it up on the TV.
You want me to just message it to Jesse or? Alright.
Yeah.
I miss playing guitar. I really do. Like, I really love playing guitar and singing at the same time. It was liberating in a different way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But you ever find it difficult? Well, okay, so let me ask you, when you were writing,
It
when
took
you guys
away
were
from your
writing,
stage presence.
oh, for
so
sure.
obviously.
Oh, for sure.
There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about
Yeah.
that.
Now let me find the other picture.
There's no doubt that it's more fun running around and being a jackass and stuff like that.
So when
than
you
it
were
is talking behind
writing,
the mic.
when you were writing though, when you were playing guitar and vocals, were you writing guitar around your vocals or vocals around your guitar?
What should I send that
You
one?
know, it's either one. No, let's go with that.
Probably close
That one's
to-
better. Them fucking chicken legs out there. I thought about this the other day, and it occurred to me that I almost always write vocals to music. I hardly ever write music to vocals.
Right.
Like only recently have I wrote a little hip hop thing that I don't have music to, that I gotta figure out the music to. It's usually always the music, and then I put the vocals on top of it. I don't know why that is. That's just the way it works out for me.
Right. But when you were playing, because you had to play the guitar. What the fuck? Holy
We
shit.
found this thing and we looked at each other and went, Jesus, that's you, Miller.
Holy shit, man.
Minus the paperclip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
You
roach
didn't
clip.
take that? How did you not bring that home with
Dude, this
you?
is Wheatland. You know how many thousands of people are around us? All
Right.
Miller
relaxed
should've
people,
made
and
it
then
happen.
we shouldn't even have been at Wheatland.
He's out there
We don't belong there.
fucking with an axe, like chopping it off.
The massive amounts of booze and
Chopping
shit that
his
was
own
I will
head
take
off
this
out
with
there.
me. This is me. Can't you see?
Chopping his own head out of the ground.
I need it. It's like your the SpongeBob. I need
Right.
it.
I had
People would leave you alone. I wouldn't be fucking going around. If somebody's over there with an axe and they're like, I need it. Like, I'm good.
That
bro.
was the other one I found of
Stab
me
him.
randomly when I ran into
Oh
myself.
yeah, dude. Wow. That's
Ran into a stick version of myself the other day. Just randomly.
Wow. Just a fucking, I guess you're just a common guy.
send
Just
that to
saying.
me and I'll send it to Jess so you can pull it up.
Yeah.
It's the same scenario. I'm
That's
just
pretty
walking
funny.
around and there's me.
There's
as a,
me.
As a statue. I'm like, again.
Doppelgangers everywhere.
You know? Motherfuckers making statues of me everywhere.
Can't
Getting
imagine.
around.
There is a guy on Facebook that looks like me and Tim Drexler combined. And
Into one person?
yes,
Whoa.
yes, it's really freaky, and he pops up every once in a while commenting on some people's shit.
You just happen to notice it, like.
Yeah,
Look
no,
at
it's
this
been
dude.
shared before because Scotty Lang, he's the first one that's seen it.
Yeah, I
And he sent it to me. He was like, dude, it's you and Tim. And I was like, holy fucking shit, it is.
The look alike.
Like an AI combined version of the two of you.
It's almost like we had a baby or something, and that was it.
I mean, did you?
no.
Are you sure?
Are you sure that didn't happen?
I mean, maybe.
Blood bag got a little
Blood
frisky.
bag. Blood bag.
Hashtag
Blood
blood.
Shit gets weird, that's all I'm saying.
Shit fucked me up,
It
man.
gets weird.
I have wine, man. I never drank wine before that.
No?
No. I was like, why?
It's delicious.
You know?
Some wine's delicious. Not all
But
wine.
it got me. It was like a way different, buzz with the head
Oh, yeah.
buzz. Like my whole face got hot.
Yeah. It's definitely a different type of buzz.
Yeah, it was weird. And I'm like, whoa, I gotta stop this. Felt like I was gonna puke.
Right.
Yep. I was only 7 episodes in.
Good job, Tim.
Jesus. Yep. Yeah, he's like, no, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to come here and get you fucked up. So I was like, you fucking accomplished that.
Tim's
It's a good plan. That was
out
my
to that
plan. Come here
motherfucker.
and get fucked up. It's a
Why
pretty
not?
solid plan.
It is
I just
pretty
don't
solid.
know.
Yeah. It is Tuesday. So.
Yeah. I'm not a big time drinker. Do you drink all the time though?
I like.
You're a
drinking.
seasoned drinker.
I used to.
Right.
I quit drinking almost 5 months ago.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that
Yeah,
too.
man.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's a well-deserved clap.
I actually remember shit now. That's the cool part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
it's,
that like?
it's weird. I feel really weird about a lot of things. That's all I'm gonna say.
But you've always smoked, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I fucking still have a hard
I got my
time
med
remembering
card.
shit.
I can't fucking sleep without.
I got no memory.
smoking.
I ain't got memory either, man. It's
You
just
know,
like-
I'm not saying that my memory is 100% now. Fuck no, dude.
But it's way better.
It's pretty toast, but it's like at shows and everything. You know, when we played shows before, I would drink fucking 10 beers before we went on stage, dude. And I would always have 3 beers with me on stage. Usually pound one of them, and then who knows how many shots are getting handed to me throughout the night. By the end of the night, we'd have drink tickets, right?
Yeah.
I'd have a fucking $100 bar tab still. Every fucking time. Dude, our shows ended up
Never
being
fails.
$200-$300 weekends for me almost every
Never
time.
fails.
So now it's like a whole different level, you know.
Right.
It's weird. Played 2 sober shows now. It's
You
you know, I thought I was gonna lose my spark because that was my whole thing. Was fucking drinking for years. But the last like 2 years, I've also been trying to step away from it a little bit. So it's I don't know. It's weird how everything's working now, you know.
Right.
But I'm fucking sober, so whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, I would, you know, always, maybe I'd have 1 beer before we played though, but I had to play.
It felt weird if
first.
I only had 1 beer.
Right, see,
dude,
I
when I
was the
started playing with
opposite.
these guys, I had to have at least a pint of Jägermeister with me and drink.
Damn.
You
You
did
can
used
jot
to
this
drink
on.
a ton of Jaeger.
That was my
It's
shit.
true.
Every show was Jaeger, and then when I started to really get used to everything, I just would drink whatever. But Jaeger was my best friend for years, and it always
All the
will be.
time.
Even when I'm done drinking, that's still
All the time.
Jägermeister is the shit. Never probably drink it again, but it was good. It was a good brother to me for
Oh,
years.
man, it's good brother.
It was a good brother, man.
It was a good brother. You stay
Fucking cheers.
brother. Fucking cheers, man.
Stage beers get me. I get up there, I get thirsty. You're working hard.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
I'm
They're not pounding on
sweating.
stage.
Yeah. I would take like a beer with me on stage.
I have
So
some
I'm
on
fucking
stage
playing
now.
now, so now I can, you know, I'm not gonna get drunk off this 1 beer here. So, but yeah, I didn't want to be. I didn't want to take the chance of fucking like getting a little too loose and
See,
fucking,
that was the thing with me.
I don't
again
have
with
that
memory,
problem.
like you
I
say,
didn't either,
memory.
yeah.
I would. There
Muscle
was
memory.
songs. There were
It's
songs
instinct.
too. Like I would just like be like, oh fuck, how does this begin? And like we practiced it so many times, and I knew the song, but it would just be like maybe the intros were just a little similar, and I'd be like, we're about to play. I'm just like, you know, like, fuck.
What is it?
Yeah, fuck. And most of their songs, you know, they would start like right away, or even in other bands, there was never really a lot of fancy big intros or whatever. So it's like, hope it's right. I did not want to get too drunk.
That was
Just pick one.
I used to worry
Yeah,
about
just
that,
pick one.
getting too drunk for shows, but I did that pretty fucking often. But I played fine.
You think you played fine?
No, I have
did
video.
that.
I wouldn't say this if I didn't have fucking
Oh,
footage
you got
of it.
proof.
Yeah, I have tons of
Oh,
proof.
you got
okay,
proof.
especially like every time we played 7 Mile In, I had people come up to me after the show like, "Your eyes aren't even fucking open. How are you playing?" Well, I grew up, you know, when I started playing guitar.
Now your eyes would be like Undertaker sometimes.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
dude.
I
Yeah.
can't do it.
Well, you know
Can you do it like right now?
what?
Oh,
Oh, that's,
Undertaker. Yeah.
yeah.
Yup. Yes, again. All
No,
right.
fucking
yes.
you guys gotta forget I'm like the
bottle,
main
Mom.
one of the main scare actors at the Haunted Acres.
Right.
Come on now.
That's true.
Shout
oh
out to
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Haunted Acres
Was it
going
good
on
this
one
year?
more weekend.
We got 1 weekend left, and
Do you?
let me tell you what, dude, no rain yet this year. Knock on wood.
Damn.
And it's been, from what I've seen, the best fucking year to date.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, dude, thousands of fucking people. It's been
He
nuts.
should fuck, and this is just like I think would help him. Like he should do the weekend before and the weekend after too, man.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of talk about different things going on.
But that would
There's
rely
so
on
much shit
but that
goes
would be
into
a
it.
lot on the volunteers and stuff too. Like
Yeah.
you got to.
And we never, dude, we never know who's
weekends.
all gonna
True.
show up. There's like 10 to there's like 10 of us, maybe 12 that are always there, and then
Right.
we have people that are, I like to call them floaters because I never know if they're gonna be there. You know,
I would
and
just
so it's
label it as like a
okay,
soft-
we're gonna. I do double scares every year. Okay, I scare them in one corner, and then I run 60 to 100 feet and scare them in this corner, and then I run back.
The same
so this,
people?
yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit.
So this
So
year's
they're like,
been-
what the fuck?
This year's been fucking nuts because the groups have been. I mean,
they're coming
every
through.
2 minutes, dude, and some of the groups aren't spaced out right. So I'll be over here, and this group are already back. So I'll run full fucking speed back with a bat in my hand because I'm scaring them. I'm scaring them by a trash cans, you know.
Right.
And so I hit the fucking can. It sounds like a goddamn 12 gauge going off. It scares the fuck out of everybody.
Yo.
And this is
loud.
after I'd already scared them with my whole clown get up, and I have a whole conversation with them, you know. I'll sit there, I've been out here for 1,000 years. How long you guys been here? They'll be like, oh, we just got here a couple hours ago. I'll be like, oh, that's great. Don't fall in my fucking hole over there. You see it? And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Just, you know, just have fucked up
That
conversations.
sounds fun,
Yeah.
man.
It's a great time.
Yeah, you
That
just
does
best
sound
time,
fun.
bro.
riff on shit too while
Yeah.
you're out there.
It's a
You're
good
like, oh, I
time.
thought of this one today. I'm gonna use
I do,
it,
yeah.
you know?
You know, it's really fucking weird. I don't know how to explain it.
It sounds
But he could
fun,
label it as like a soft open. Like you're gonna have your soft open. It's not gonna be as
Yeah,
many
yeah.
actors. You
He's
know.
talking about doing a lot of different stuff, though. I mean, I think next year is going to be probably
Well,
the
yeah,
best
he
year
just
to
keeps
date.
on going and going and going and going, man. This
Yep.
is how it works.
Today is his
Keeps it
fucking
going.
birthday too.
You
I
just
know
gotta
this will be
keep going.
this will be this will be posted probably after. But
Yeah.
shout out to Mike Glover.
Yeah, happy
Mike
birthday.
Glover. Boom, boom.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck's the clap, Jesse? God damn it.
Sleeping out there.
You just hear.
The bowl for me. Fucking stone.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Watching the screen.
Yeah, that's what's nice too, because I had those clips as soon as it came to October. I was like, oh, let's share all the Michael Glover clips.
Yeah.
As a scare, you know, him building the corn maze and stuff like that too. Yeah,
Right.
but yeah, it's something you got to
It's an
think
amazing
about
place,
too.
man.
When people have a corn maze, though, about how you can't just keep replanting corn. Cause
Dude,
you
let
know,
me
a lot
tell
of
you about how many
will
people I have to
alternate.
bitch at every year about running through the fucking corn. They don't realize that we have, 3 to 4 weeks left after that. You know, we'll get motherfuckers that'll get in there and they'll get scared and they'll just run right through a corner. Like, this whole corner goes this way. They'll run straight through like 12 fucking, ears of corn, just take it all out. Then everybody thinks there's a fucking path there.
That sounds like something Miller would do.
There's enough people out there to where they kind of direct you from not doing that.
Let's
But
go beast mode.
people throwing fucking corn. I had to bitch at like 4 groups 2 weeks ago. They thought I was gonna scare them. I'm just standing there holding the fucking bat, looking at them, and they're like, "Well, that's not scary." And I fucking start yelling at the top of my lungs, like, "Stop fucking throwing corn!" And they're like, "Holy shit!" All right, they dropped the corn and kept walking.
Damn.
I didn't scare them. I didn't jump out at them or nothing. That was how I did it. And
That
they,
seemed
they
pretty
fucking,
scary to me,
They
I gotta
were,
tell
yeah,
you.
they were pretty content with that.
I'm gonna tell you what
Yeah.
you just said was pretty scary. You
Yeah,
still had
it
a
was a
bat,
hell
and
of
you
a
were
lot
still
louder.
screaming at them.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
you
you
were-
what, I
yeah.
have a fucking loud voice when I need it to be.
I didn't see a lot of difference between the scaring from the show and the
No.
scaring of that, really.
He
Both sounded
he
pretty
files a
terrifying.
report. He files
I'm
a
a
report.
professional
He's like,
at this.
I felt like that wasn't part of the
I
show.
had a fucking kid straight up.
I stepped out of character. I acted out of line.
Dude, I had a kid
He's over here like, what the fuck?
I had a kid right after I scared the shit out of him twice. He's like walking off. He's like, "You got a whole fucking script, man, Jesus!" And I walked away. And I yelled. I'm like, "Well, after years of being here, of course, like, fuck, dude. I consider myself a pro at this now. I scare, dude. People will
said,
come
"I'm
up
gonna
with
scare the shit out of
flashlights.
you."
Okay, I still scare them with flashlights. A lot of people out there, they'll see the flashlight and they'll just go, "Oh, I'm not gonna get him." No, I lay the fuck down, dude. They're not looking at the ground. I jump the fuck up. I wait till their flashlight gets past me, and then I'll creep into the, creep
Yeah.
into the darkness. Bro, I get them.
Oh,
Damn near every group I get. It's fucking great.
This man's dangerous.
dangerous.
They scare the shit out you.
God dang flashlights and shit out there.
Yeah, I always
my
got
dumb
one
ass
with me.
probably wouldn't even show up with a flashlight. It was be like, oh shit.
I got one with me that's super bright, just in case.
Well, I
somebody
got
buys
30%
somebody.
left on my phone. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of
right.
here.
Flashlight app.
I can't tell you the amount of people that pissed their pants though. We had somebody shit their pants this year.
This year you had a
They
shitter.
were running.
You had a
They were
shitter?
running from the
You had a
chainsaw.
You got a
Bro.
shitter, guys.
They were running from the chainsaw out of the end of the corn maze, right at the end, and they fucking. This is what I was told. They hit the fucking front of like a car out there and did a flip, and the girl, she gets up and she's like, "I just shit." And she's so yeah. I'd imagine that was
that
about
was
how everybody
perfect.
felt. So yeah. Haunted Acres, good place, man.
That's pretty good.
The playground. So that there used to be a barn out there. That was where I played one of my first shows, and that burned down.
Dude,
A lot of good shows out there,
2016.
man. A lot of good shows out there.
But what this place has become now is, I couldn't even fucking begin to imagine.
It's cool to
this
see
ever
what he's
happening
done with
back
like
then,
the leftovers, you know.
Yeah, and he used a lot of the shit, you know.
Well, and
a lot of the
there
old
might be
boards
something
and
in
the
the
burnt
future,
up
too.
That's what
shit.
he's saying. He's trying to do shows eventually.
He's
Be
got a
cool.
stage built out there.
Nice.
So
Yep.
it's yeah.
If you build it, they will come.
If you build, the field of dreams.
If you book them, they will come.
the stage of dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you all you got to do is get a couple shows, and then it just
If
it'll
you book
just-
them, they will
yeah.
show up and play.
yes.
True.
Just do it.
Gas money. Yes.
We're in.
Right. Yeah. That's how we did
Is there
a
gonna
lot
be a
of our
crowd?
shows for
I don't
years.
know. We're in.
Gas
You had me at gas money.
money.
Actually, no. You don't even
You know,
need the
we
gas
played a lot
money.
of
$20, bro. At least.
I was gonna say the booze back in the day, man. That was we would play for just booze. We played some shows for alcohol.
Yeah. Well, those are the shows where you just say, hey, let's just go up here, party, have a good time, play the show. Maybe we'll gain some fans.
We played a
sell
show.
some merch.
The show.
We get free beer.
There was a fucking club built on 31 out by the Alaskan Pipeline. And we got offered to play the show there, right? And we play it, and like this place was fucking sick, dude. The stage was set up perfect. The sound was perfect.
It
They had
sounded
a
good.
nice bar. Everything was perfect about it. But nobody fucking's putting the show on knew how to promote at all. There was like 20 people there, dude.
So where is this at?
It was on 31. So this was what I was getting at.
It's
We
a
played that
daycare.
show.
Between here and Grand Haven.
Okay.
Uh,
The Alaskan Pie. Oh, I
It's
think
out
I've
by
seen
that.
that.
yeah, of course.
It's
dude.
like
You
a
see
fucking
it and you
daycare
laugh.
now.
Okay, it's a
daycare now.
Whatever.
Right.
So we played this show, and
Maybe I
like
didn't.
no more than a month later, the place was closed, and I drove past it, and it was already like something
You guys
else.
were probably
and
the
I'm
only
like, what
show
the
there.
fuck? I'm pretty sure we were.
Probably the
we,
only
we
metal
played
show
with
there.
X Factor 1, I do believe.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Yeah, and we went back to Tyler's trailer and got hammered till 5 in the morning.
This year we had the honor of only mosh pit at Softball World ever.
Oh yeah, we played on a
Oh,
softball
yeah, the
diamond this year.
softball
That was
thing.
fucking excellent.
What the
Mine,
that?
other than the stage, our cabs are going like this.
Oh, no.
The first song,
I love
we
a
start.
janky stage,
we
though.
yeah. If I would have thought about it, I would have not put my rack on stage. That was the problem. I put my rack on stage, and these dumbasses.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Everybody puts all their shit on it, their drinks and everything. We start headbanging, bro, and I look over and I see my Monster and like some other shit just flip. Right, so we started headbanging all over my Dean, all over my rig, and I'm like, great, this is first song. And I look back and my cab's going like this.
I love a janky
Oh, no,
stage, though.
dude.
It ended
I
up
love
being
a stage
it ended
that
up being a
moves with the
fucking great
music
time.
and-
My fucking power supply kept coming unplugged, but I was pretty pissed
Miller,
at one
stop
point.
jumping around so fucking much.
And then I thought about it. I'm like, never mind. I'm like, wait a minute, don't fucking. That's pointless.
Yeah, that's pointless.
But you know,
if anything, you threw gas on the fire at that point.
Yeah,
okay. That was a challenge.
Yeah, right. I mean, I moved my guitar, so after everything spilled, it was fine. You know, we made it happen. Other than my power supply.
Were you
coming
guys
unplugged a
the
few
only
times.
metal band on that on that bill?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You go. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a bunch of different genres there.
We followed a really good hip hop act.
Yeah,
I really
Jordan.
enjoyed them. Yeah, give him a shout out.
Jordan. I'm gonna have to look up. What he is. Keep talking.
They sounded great. They had a good crowd, and I was digging it. Yep.
This dude followed us like the next day, and I looked at who it was. And I'm like, this dude the line before.
It was legit. They sounded really good. I'm really enjoying it.
Jordan Cranberry.
Very different crowds, though.
Right.
Very different crowds. But they melded very well.
Well, it's like you're there, so
Yep.
I think but again, with you being the front man too, with the comedy aspect to it too. I always laugh like when you're gonna say something fucking funny. You know what I mean? In between like each song or something.
He starts doing sound check and
It's
throws
inevitable.
everybody off. Assimilates all this weird fucking words he says.
Someone told me a word the other day, and I was like, that might make it into sound check. The word was rural.
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 Should have heard him in the fucking studio talk about
It's a
porcupine
tough one.
penises and anything with peas. A porcupine had a pretentious penis. And I'm like, what? Jesus Christ, man. That's how
The octopus has 8 vaginas.
Yeah. I got a fucking 20-second video clip of him. He's just like Dave Chappelle stand up, dude. I'm on the piano, and it's
Is that gonna make it into the documentary?
it might.
It's just enunciation.
Did I just give you an idea?
Yeah. Well, like I said, there is more than just the one shots. You know, we do have some off shit.
That was too funny.
I got some stuff on
You
my
gotta
phone.
warm up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
the way you do
enunciate
it,
for
the way
like
you do it is perfect.
I enunciate for like 5 or 10 minutes, loudly, vocally. I do some low growls, and boom, I'm warm.
And then you're
Boom.
ready.
At the same time, there's what's the dude in the front room doing the fucking
The opera?
acapella opera. That dude was very good, but it was so weird. Like
I think I'm gonna take lessons from that guy.
everything going on at the same time. This dude's just going off with his opera vocals in the front, and we're just recording our metal album in the back.
What the fuck?
It was
Yeah.
pretty dope though, dude. It was really good.
I gotta tell you, I've been thinking a lot about it lately, because like
Yeah.
when I sing metal, when we do a set, it's awesome, and it's invigorating,
Yes.
and it's, you know, after the fact, it's calming down, get it out, you know?
Right.
It's liberating. I see this guy singing opera, and he's singing as loud as I am, he's putting as much gut into it, and I'm like, maybe I should try that.
Yeah, look at this motherfucker
Yeah.
go, man. Dang.
I know I got the volume.
Oh.
Unless you want to shut me out.
No, unless you want me to cough for like fucking 30 minutes.
We'll let that soon.
Just the volume that he pushes out. I was like, I know I got the volume, so
Yeah, dude.
I'm debating it.
That or just take up yodeling.
Yeah, very similar.
He probably already does that.
I could see you like recording that shit. Not sure.
Yeah, but you just need to go.
There's so much music that this motherfucker puts out that nobody has an idea about. Let me tell you.
Yeah, we mentioned some like hip hop things.
Oh, dude, not just hip hop.
Dude,
Your solo album that you put out, I thought that shit was great.
I just make a bunch of music and then I don't make sure put it anywhere for people to listen to. I just listen to it.
I've heard a lot of it.
Everybody's like, "Oh, did you hear the new song by this?" You're like, "No, but I've been."
I listen to it in my car a lot and I'm like, nice. I mean, I just wrote it because I wanted to listen to it.
Right.
You know?
You're like, I had this in my head.
Yeah.
Put it on.
Now I listen to it and I'm like, sweet, I can get that out of my head.
That was our whole point for the CD too.
But some of it you guys might actually enjoy, you know?
That was literally what we were saying when we were recording the CD in the studio. That was how we were explaining
Time
it
to
to
time that
Kevin.
occurs to me, we should probably just share some of this.
You put vocals on it all too.
Bunch of stuff, tons of stuff.
You've seen the like street crew videos, haven't you?
What? Oh, okay.
Pull
Yeah.
up
Ain't nobody want to
Fantastic.
watch that shit.
Oh, you got some. You got some out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You actually got some on YouTube.
Yeah, so
You
like
on YouTube.
3 times I've actually made them exist. and made a freaking video for them. It's a lot of fucking work, man.
Shrimptastic was.
Oh, you
what,
made a whole video?
2013?
Shrimptastic.
Yeah.
But the point of the story is I should probably let people hear this stuff.
You're right.
'Cause what's the point? I mean,
Well, you seem to be getting a lot of enjoyment out of it.
I do actually. You nailed it. You brought me right back
It
to
was
the
fun
point.
just recording the shit. All the times we took band practice off to like record cuts for videos and shit. Good times.
I do think we should have a video for one of these songs.
Oh, absolutely.
It's way too long in the making.
Why am I already laughing?
Ain't nobody got time for this, man. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. Not a speck of beads in this whole damn video.
That's the funny part.
Actually, there is one shot of a bead in this whole video. One brief second. We should do a video, though.
I agree.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
It's time.
we've been talking about it for a while.
Fanny pack, man.
That clip. That clip.
I took a week's vacation. I went to New Orleans and I made this.
The best part's the Corvette.
No, the best part's how he met the dude that helped him record
Because I
it.
took a week off to go to New Orleans to make this.
You gotta tell him about how you met the dude to help you do all this.
My dad says, I like your video, but you might be attracting the wrong crowd.
He almost takes some people out on the
That's
bike.
the best part. Watch these people on the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, show him the bike thing again, man.
That's hilarious.
I couldn't figure out how to get out of this car, and I finally figured it out. And just these bikers, I just fucking miss these bikers.
It's not even his car.
No, go back again. What was his? Go back.
Tell him how you got this car, Miller.
Yeah, you gotta talk more.
Hold
I
on, one
staked
more
it
time.
out for hours.
One more time. Hold on.
He just opens it right in front of him. You're fucked.
I'm so glad they didn't hit that car door.
He's like, if that would have happened, I would have just ran because it wasn't my car.
I would have just been gone. I mean, I can ran fast as fuck. I would have just disappeared into New Orleans. I love it.
All right. Oh, what? So how'd you get the car? How'd you get
I staked it out until the guy showed up.
He said he walked in the bar that was by the car, and he seen somebody with red glasses, and he went up to him and was like, "Is that your red fucking car out there?"
Oh, I just assumed.
It wasn't, but
If you're a baller and you
I
got
thought that
red
was funny.
sunglasses,
Right. Right.
safe assumption.
Is that your car out there?
So I just kept that up until the guy showed up. I walked outside and I was like, I can't believe the guy without the red sunglasses wasn't the guy who owns this car. And then some guy started to get in the car, and I was like, "Do you own this car?" And he's like, "Yeah, why?" And I was like, "I need a minute of your time."
Just 1 minute of
He
your
bought
time.
it, dude.
I wonder if he's seen the video.
He
yet.
says, "I gotta ask my wife," and I was like, "I understand, bro. I understand." And they get in the car, and I expect the car to just drive off, you know? Like, I'm just standing there for like a long time. And he gets out and he goes, "You're good, bro."
Yeah, he made his wife stay in the car though. They didn't
Oh, he
trust.
did?
They didn't trust him at all.
And you whipped the door open. These bikers.
It gets better,
was
though.
Probably shit.
I'm sure. It gets better because I'm poor, so I'd never sat in a Corvette. So I couldn't figure out how to get out. And finally, I turned to the wife and I was like, I can't find the door handle. I can't find the door handle. And she laughs and she goes, "Just press that button." And I was like, "It's a button?" Press the button, or it goes, it popped open. I said, "Thanks, see ya."
That was all I needed. All I needed.
I got out, and there the bikers were coming, and I'm just so glad they didn't run into the door. Such a good time, though.
No, I think tell him about how you met the dude to help you
took
film
a week
this
off
shit.
of work to go down to New Orleans
Dude.
to film this.
Listen to this
So
shit though.
fun.
He's like staking out this Corvette.
I got to get the shot. We're going to be here a while.
I gotta get the shot. It's just for the shot, guys.
You got to explain to him how you hit this dude up about going down there and you
Yeah,
told
I was
him
just
your
about
plan
to
and everything.
ask. I was just about to ask who
It
filmed
wasn't just him filming.
Yeah, it's my friend Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Lived down in New Orleans.
Oh, he lives down there.
This motherfucker tells me, he's like, I sent this dude a message. I seen that he was like does that work down there, and I sent him a very brief thing about what I wanted to do. He's like, yeah, cool, come on down. And it was like, okay, so, and the way that, I was hoping he would tell you the way that he told us, but yeah.
I'm glad you're telling it because it's
Yeah.
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
accurate.
So that's how I
All
met
right,
him.
well, I'll be there Monday.
Right, I'll be
Yeah.
there Monday. Because I already got
That
the
was
tickets.
that.
Yeah, you know, I got the hotel room.
That was part of it.
What do
He
you
already
tell
had it all
work? I'm
planned.
going to New Orleans for what? Just shoot a video.
None of their business.
Your business.
See you in a week.
It's personal time.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's personal time. He's over here. Dude.
It was a great 2 weeks. I sent all the video to the cloud, and then I went to Virgin Islands for a week and sat on the beach, dude.
So did you have an earpiece in playing the music, or did you have like a radio playing the music?
Full on Bluetooth.
No Bluetooth. All right.
So
So
you
nobody can hear anything. You're just out there.
No, like Bluetooth speaker.
Oh yeah.
Bluetooth speaker. You gotta hear the track.
Doing the party boy everywhere out there.
You gotta hear the track.
So now everybody can hear. Just,
Yeah.
You don't want them to feel awkward because they can't hear the song.
So you go make it more awkward.
Y'all gotta
What
hear
was the most
track.
awkward part?
Come on.
What was the most awkward part?
All of it. It's fun. It's not, if I don't feel uncomfortable or awkward, I'm like,
So
you
no,
gotta work on
the
it.
most awkward part had to have obviously been the Corvette. Because you're sitting there and you don't know how to open the door.
No, that was the least.
That was
Yeah.
You gotta watch some of those clips later on.
yeah. Hold on, play the rest of it.
No, let's just move on. Move on. You can watch
That's
it
why I
on your
said
own
you
damn
watch
time.
it-
I don't want
watch
to
it
talk
on
about
your
this
own
shit.
time.
Should we leave it and let people? Let's leave it.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the video. We'll
That's
put
what I'm
it
trying to
up.
say.
Just
We'll
check
put
out
it
the
up.
Hoyt Street Crew.
All I'm trying to say, go watch the video.
Hoyt Street Crew.
You will realize the Corvette is not.
What's
even
your
the
ha-
awkward
what's
part.
your what do you call it? Username, handle, address on YouTube.
The Hoyt Street Crew.
The
Yep.
Hoyt Street Crew. Oh, okay. What was the song name then?
That one was New Orleans.
Okay, New Orleans.
Yeah.
There we go.
Should have chose something more
Gotta
specific.
reiterate. You
wanna do
because if you
Shrimptastic?
search-
I mean,
No,
what-
that's
let's just
perfect.
move on.
Well, that was enough Hoyt Street Crew
Let's just
talk.
move on. Right.
That was enough of that.
He shared too much.
He's like fucking
Yup.
shit now.
Fantastic.
divulged too much, they're on to me.
Doesn't need more.
They're gonna want to listen to it now. Shit! Damn it!
Shrimptastic got
Should have never
posted.
posted that shit.
Within a week of Shrimptastic being posted, it had 20,000 views, so that was cool.
That was a good one.
That's the one I think I've seen.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one. You guys have shared that around, haven't you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a home movie. It's like
Yeah.
music.
I think I've seen that one.
The whole band's in it, and like a bunch of other band members and a bunch of other fucking people. There's a lot of people in that one.
It was fun.
Yeah, that is freaking
Much
All the
of
drugs
Head
were
by all.
consumed making that video.
Yeah.
No animals were harmed.
Yes.
No animals were.
You got room in there for these ones?
Yeah.
Because they get warm. Thanks. I love that sound.
You guys have a very poor taste in beer.
You know what, man?
Let me just jot that down. I went through fucking 2 years of this beer, 2 years of this beer, 2 years of this liquor, 2 years of this liquor, and I ended off with Jägermeister and like 12% IPAs, so
Well,
I was done.
Well, see, I'm a,
I didn't like any of that shit anymore.
I'm lightweight, you know. Like if I fucking went with that, like I'd be.
If you drank
toast.
one of the IPAs that I used to drink, you'd be fucking out then. If you
Probably.
really
I had a tall
Well,
Two-Hearted and a tall Crop Duster before I came here, and they were both quite delicious.
Well, I was getting like
That's
the
why I
Bud
pissed for
Light.
so long. That's
Right.
That's why I had that fucking 5-minute piss. 50 ounces. of
Yeah,
that
we
bitch,
tried to
man.
start this on time, but
ounces.
fucking Miller had to piss for a half hour.
Get out of the way.
Well, I was getting like the platinums and stuff because they taste better. The Bud Light Platinum.
No, they don't. No.
I think they do.
Everybody,
But
I was just kind
they're-
of shitting. Everybody
they're
has their
also,
own opinions
like,
on it all. Everybody's got their own taste.
Right. Well, they're
No.
double, and I would drink like what? I think if I had 4 of those son of a bitches, and afterwards I was like, "Yee."
Because you drink them at the same rate.
Yeah.
Well, you're just
drinking
drinking them
them
slower.
Yeah, you drink 4 of them in like a 2-hour period.
The last time I drank a light beer, it was probably close to 30 Coors Lights in a matter of
Coors
5
Light.
to 6 hours.
Sounds like heartburn.
That's the one.
That's why I
don't
quit
like.
drinking. It was just piss. All I did was piss the whole time I was drinking. Jägermeister was what was keeping me alive in those drinking days.
Right.
Michigan Speedway days, we'd fucking party till 6 in the morning. I'd have like 20, 30 beer tabs in my pocket, a bunch of empty pints laying everywhere.
You would too. It'd be. I thought it was
very
bullshit.
crazy. Oh,
And
I would
we'd
drink.
Wake up in the
I
morning.
would drink
and pull
a
out
fucking lot.
24 fucking beer tabs.
Yeah,
Like this is
like,
all I
hey,
know how much I
throw
drank
them
the
at
night
him.
Oh my
And
god.
that's not including shots. I never jotted the shots down. So
Right.
Undocumented.
Yeah, man, they were undocumented.
Undocumented. The undocumented shots.
Yes. Fucking right.
Next on Dateline.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now I just drink monsters on stage.
Yeah.
I gotta
right.
still have a can on stage with me. I feel weird as fuck. I can't chug water. Like I do
Right.
that all the time. I don't want to do that on stage.
The problem with
Yeah.
stage beers is you don't want to run out.
Yeah.
That's why
I'm
Yeah.
screwed if I run out of stage beers. All I can do is beg the people to bring me one.
Which usually works out pretty well for you.
It's a pretty solid bet. It usually works out.
Gotta
I like to make
make
sure
sure
I
I
have enough that don't run out.
What about the baseball field?
Plenty of stage
The
beers.
hospitality there was through the roof.
And by stage beers, I mean I went to my truck and got my vodka tonic before we played. So.
Well, yeah, he was well prepared before it. We weren't sure what to expect of that whole
At the
thing.
stage,
I was
big jug of
saying, do you
water.
think that crowd would have went and got you a beer though? That's
Hell
what-
yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what the hospitality there was through the roof. You know, between the people running the thing and just all around, it was a good time. There was a softball tournament going on. There's four
really?
diamonds.
So
There's
one of the
four
diamonds
fucking
was the
diamonds there.
show.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other diamond.
We're playing our set while
Three of the other
they're doing
four.
a tournament.
Dude, that's kind of cool.
It was brutal.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
They had
Oh.
music inside too. A little bar in there. They
Yeah.
had some
Oh,
people playing
okay.
acoustic in there.
At the same time.
Yup,
Wow.
it was nice.
So you just had kind of probably just had like
Jess, I sent you
Crowds.
that picture of Miller. Or I sent
Mhm.
it to Kyle's thing. The stick figure shit that he was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He got to pull that up.
But then you'd have like crowds just kind of like meandering all about it. Then oh look at they're playing the softball. Oh, let's check out this music. Let's go inside. It's like a whole like.
I had my
Yeah.
kids there, dude. They loved it.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
We were watching people play softball and hanging out and listening
Yeah.
to metal, and
Those are the best shows when you can bring the kids.
they dug it.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's a picture of us on stage. Last known photo with our old bass player too.
Where was this at, Miller?
On stage, at least.
In a bathroom at a Mexican restaurant.
This is from that
The
diamond.
bathroom. The bathroom.
At a Mexican restaurant, yeah.
At a Mexican restaurant. Oh man.
I just was walking out and I was like, damn, I'm already here?
I'm already here.
Yeah.
What the hell going on?
Another statue of me? Hot damn!
Okay, and we're back. We're back. Round two.
We're talking blown speakers over here.
Blown
We're
speakers.
talking Kill Tomorrow problems and how things tend to fall apart when we're in the building.
Yeah, we just had a little surge. A little
It's our
surge
fault
of
for
kill tomorrow.
We did it in the studio multiple
That big
times.
dick energy.
We prove it everywhere we go. Prove it
Yeah,
everywhere we
wrong.
go.
I'm just saying.
So you should have did it in the Corvette. Just lady.
Dude's out there waiting and waiting. And I'm just railing his wife. Welcome back.
Jesus.
You bust open the door. Sorry, I just railed your wife.
No pants on. Shit.
Yeah, no
pants.
Standing there.
Your shorts end up like on a little flagpole. Just America.
I go in wearing the pants. I come out wearing the American flag pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the many problems and Juju has followed here.
Yeah, we prove it.
Yeah,
almost
prove it
everywhere
time
we
and
go.
time again.
It's true.
And it was proved.
I didn't believe
thus
it
far.
at first, but after years of being here, it's definitely it's definitely there.
I always come across the problems that you can never find a fucking answer for on Google, no matter how specific or.
I don't think
whatever
Google
I
has an
get.
answer for Kill Tomorrow. There's no way.
How to fix my life.
Too busy trying to burn the
0
page.
results.
15 ways to strategize having a healthier, happier life. Visit my Pinterest to see how beautiful my life is.
Meanwhile, they're posting all that. They're in their robe and just fucking
Right.
sobbing.
Yes.
I have to.
Smashing pills. Candy. That's how I picture it, at least.
Yeah. They just get the gummy version.
a
Can
fucked
you
up
please
picture.
give me the gummy version? I have a hard time swallowing pills. Like, why?
Seen you swallow big or thin, bitch.
Boom.
You got a problem with pills?
Throw it out there.
Oh, I can't swallow pills. Oh, man. I couldn't as a kid, though. I was afraid. I was like, it's going to get caught back in my throat. I'm going to choke.
And you learn they're delicious.
Whoa, Waggy. You are good.
It's a really good impression.
Thank you. I did it better than the guy that was in the Scooby costume this weekend.
Were you in the Scooby costume?
No. Some other guy said, do Scooby impression. He did it. It was terrible, so I had to do mine.
That's why he's in the outfit. You could just walk around without the outfit. You don't need that shit.
Here's what it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah, dude. You go up to somebody all confident as fuck because you're like, I've nailed this.
Give me that costume, bitch.
You're like,
You're fucking fired.
you're fired. It's 'cause
Taking this?
we don't want this to end up like an Alec Baldwin situation here.
I think he shot somebody. Didn't he shoot somebody? Like recently?
Yes, on set. Killed him.
Yeah.
Killed
Not
her.
funny, actually.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like I'm a prop gun, too.
Yep.
Like a prop. I don't know what they put in those fucking prop guns.
If you put real bullets in them, it's not really a prop gun.
No, it wasn't real. No, it's not a real bullet. It's oh fuck. Look it up, Jesse.
Even
Look
the
up
blank
names,
put out a
prop
charge,
guns.
man.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. But all the there's like swear like 5-10 different items they put in those prop guns. It says a projectile. So yeah, something that
Oh, it's
still.
something, they say there's got to be something there.
It's like, what kind of scene was it though? Was he like holding the fucking gun to their head or
Curious
something?
if they ever
Or
put that out there.
I haven't heard anything more than that.
They probably will
That
just
it
leave
had-
it at that. It'll be like the Epstein experience.
I just
Nobody
seen all
fucking
these
knows.
memes with the fucking teardrop on his eye. I'm like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
that-
on here?
That got out of hand real fast.
What? Literally, like it was like hours ago, like not that long ago,
Yeah.
like maybe 4
that
hours.
day,
Yeah,
the
when
fucking
I looked
day
it
that
up.
I heard about it, I seen that.
I'm like, so I just type in, I'm like, Alec Baldwin killed, because that's what the teardrop means.
No.
Fuck you, AP News, and your fucking cookies.
Fuck you for making me look at that TV for nothing. Pointless movement. I'm not-
So it
Baldwin.
did have a live round. So how is it a prop gun?
Wow.
Well, it had a bullet.
That's who got killed.
Really? Oh damn.
She's kind of cute.
Fine.
Why is that? That's in bad taste, isn't it?
Meanwhile, there was like four fat, worthless assholes behind her, and this shit gets killed.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways,
those 4 guys. Cold gun. Is this gonna list so projectile that is that what it said up there? Projectile or live? Oh no, it said live round.
yeah. So it was a bullet.
Yeah. Instead, the gun
Somebody's
was loaded
fired.
with live rounds.
We'll leave it at that.
That sounds shady as fuck, dude.
Somebody
Assistant
definitely-
director handed it to him, said it was safe to use in the moments before.
How was somebody else wounded too? So the bullet go
Went through her and hit someone else.
Oh, damn, it
Wow.
does say it hit 2 of them.
Yeah.
Twofer.
Double kill.
As it couldn't get worse, he gets a twofer? Guy is good.
Keep scrolling down. Is it? I want
up your
to. There
fucking
was like
bird
I was
references.
reading some article where it listed like what they put in those guns though. I can't imagine they would have had one with removed a shell casing from the gun after the shooting.
Jesus, the film had an armorer. They had a guy.
Wow, so there
assigned
was a
to the
bullet.
weapons.
Oh yeah, it was a bullet.
Wow.
He had one
Holy
fucking job to supply
shit.
the guns, and he lets a live round slip
Holy
through.
shit.
Yeah.
You got
what I'm
one
saying.
job. Check the guns.
So whoever's job that
Last
was,
words
should be
were,
fired.
"He's a free man," Rio said. Motherfucker.
Wow.
Motherfucker, man.
So was who the fuck was the person that was behind the gun, like that handed him the gun? You know.
Yeah. No.
Her
like,
last words were that, and then so who really who did this?
That's
yeah,
true.
type in who handed Alec Baldwin the gun.
Who's the armorer?
Yeah, there is
Who
an
was she
armor.
fucking saying her last
Who's
words
the
about?
armorer on that film?
Oh yeah. I was reading. I thought I read something about her too. I think it was a girl.
Yeah, she fucking sucks at her job. That's what I read.
Fucking suck at your job, bitch.
Terrible.
You're fired.
Next.
You're gonna go down as an accessory to the crime. You didn't do it by your hands, but you did it with your mind. Your mind was slipping, okay?
It's premeditated.
This is premeditated murder. Oh, here she is. Careless. Armor.
See, I'm telling you.
Gave gun to child leading to previous movie being halted. What? This is from the Irish Sun.
Yeah,
so
I don't know
how credible.
like how fucking credible this is.
I
It
get
was
all
the
my
first
news
thing that
from the
popped
Irish.
up.
I get all my news from the Irish. Sun.
Yeah, dude. They're totally credible.
Yeah, I mean they're Irish.
They're half trashed, but you know.
They're sober and they never
She
lie.
looks like she's got her shit together though, right?
Yeah.
Look at that cool spider tattoo.
That's how you
What
know
is
you
it?
have
It's
your
like
shit together.
you got a spider crawling down towards your crotch. I don't know. I don't know about those choices.
cobwebs down there or what?
Jesus.
Oh, some cobwebs.
I like him too, man. He was so great on 30 Rock.
Yeah,
I really
He
enjoyed
did.
that show.
Yeah, he just shot her with a real gun and he's gonna get away with it because they say it's an accident.
I mean, right?
If you want to get away with killing a couple
Now,
bitches.
now what you need to do is
Would
look
you?
into the girl that
but
died.
what if that happened to you?
See what the fuck she
Are
did.
you,
to
do you
piss
think
somebody
that
off.
he's well?
I'm not gonna get handed a gun and blindly pull the trigger, bro.
Why not? So you're gonna check, right?
That boy? I live in the woods on the weekend, man. We lived up on dogs, dude.
Right, but what if you didn't?
If I didn't,
Right, what if you didn't? Like,
I don't know that version of me, man. I just know the version of me who gets handed a gun and fucking checks it because it's a gun.
I could see myself though, as somebody who's only shot a gun one time, being on a movie set, and they're like, you know, everything runs the way it should. It's going.
A lot of pressure's going on.
Although they
Wait,
did
you've
say,
only shot a gun one time?
yeah, I've only shot a gun one time.
Wow.
We should fix that.
Man.
One time.
Is there a reason for that?
Not really. I mean, my dad.
We have to fix that.
I mean, my dad wasn't a hunter, and he didn't have a gun.
we could
you know.
equally have you shoot 50 guns in one night if you want.
I've got a gun right
As
here.
long
if
as I
you
have
wanna
ear
shoot it.
protection. As long as I have ear protection.
I'm kidding.
I really didn't care. I mean, I don't think you're gonna pull it on me.
No, I mean, I've been drinking for about 5 hours, so
Don't pull it on me.
Oh, see, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we should change that.
But
then.
I could see though being, you know, in this film or whatever, you got your hand in the gun, and yeah, you're good to go for you. Maybe you've done this like plenty of fucking times, and then you do what you're normally told to do.
that makes
And then,
sense. Though he's a big
bam.
deal, you know.
I think he's
He's a
against.
big
He's
deal.
like
He's a
against
big
guns
deal.
too, isn't he?
Huh?
Isn't he against like guns and all that shit?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he is.
I bet he is now.
No, I'm pretty sure he was. That was something that I
Google
really heard about that.
is Alec Baldwin anti-gun. Well, no, now you're just gonna get a bunch of anti-gun because he just shot and killed somebody.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a bad time to figure that out.
yeah. Next.
Of course he is.
Next. It might bring up some older articles or whatever, but yeah,
Wild story though.
yeah.
It brings you back when that happened during the movie The Crow.
The Crow.
First thought.
It's different because Alec Baldwin didn't get shot.
Right.
He wasn't the guy
No,
on the
he was-
wrong side of
He
it.
was on the doing end.
Yes.
But for real this time.
It's for real.
But the reports were saying though too that I don't know. I guess it was like what was it, like 12 members of the crew like had walked out the day prior because of working conditions of the set.
It's a bad.
So the whole set was just a fucking train wreck.
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah. And then they're
I don't
just
really
like,
look into
here's
shit.
a gun. And he's like, yeah, fucking boom, yeah, son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
I'm not going to jail for this.
Yeah, I'm not fucking going down for this. Where's the armor chick? They look
What's
over.
the
She's
intern's name from 30 Rock? Kenny or something like that? Kenny.
yeah.
Get in here and hold his gun.
Oh man, yeah, your fingerprints are all over it. Oh my god, what do you think? I mean, he did call. He turned him. He called. I guess turned yourself in.
Oh, dude, he's
but-
at a fucking movie set. There's probably
Yeah, like,
cops there.
The cameras were
No,
wrong.
they said that like he was seen outside front somewhere, like on the phone, like all frantic. Yeah, calling it in. I just shot and killed somebody. What?
It's okay. We got it on camera.
Yeah, we were rolling. I mean, when is that footage going to get leaked?
Probably already is.
You think so? Damn.
Maybe not.
I think we're spending too much time on
You
this
would-
topic.
Yeah, but you would have went to like live leaks though back in the day for something like that. Live leaks
instantly.
I guess not for video, but for like pictures and shit would be like rotten.com. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude. Rotten.com.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just reminiscing. Like, oh, yeah.
Man gets ran over by train. Like, oh.
There was some brutal shit on there for sure.
Yeah, nightmare fuel.
But I still always looked at it like, I don't know if is it real? Is it real?
Yeah, it's definitely real.
Can't look away. I already hit play.
Right. Well, yeah. These are all.
I'm vested.
Did Rotten.com have videos? I think they had pictures.
I can't remember. It's been like fucking 15 years. since I
What
looked
gets
at
me
that
is
shit.
the face of the
That
death.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, can't handle that shit. No bueno.
I don't. I was always a big scary movie guy though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like blood, guts, gore.
Which one traumatized you the most?
The one that traumatized me most was when I was real young, and we had a babysitter that lived next door. She babysat all the time, and
Business as usual.
yep,
Yeah.
business as usual night. Yep, the parents leave, and all of a sudden she's got some blockbuster movies. She's got Pet.
Blockbuster. So we're in the 80s here.
No, I was born 90, so we're like
just
9.
fucking with
Yeah,
you.
we're like 97, maybe 90, probably about 97, because it was Pet Cemetery and Child's Play.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that I was up all night from that stuff
For nights.
for nights on end.
Nightmare fuel.
And then after that, it was like, anything remotely scary would scare the fuck out of me. Like Mortal Kombat, even. Like the scenes where they were like killing them at the end. Like, yeah, I turned into a
Mortal
big
Kombat's
ass
the shit.
wuss for a while.
It got me. And then Child's Play,
Right,
right?
so Child's Play comes out, and the movie's terrifying. And I go to Damien's house, who was our drummer and my cousin, and we're pretty young, maybe 5 and 8, something like that. I'm totally probably off those ages, but he had a Chucky doll that was in his room. Terrifying. Yeah. How you supposed to sleep in your room with a Chucky doll? Have you seen my room?
Hiding in the midst of all the other stuff in the house.
Now,
Board is hanging from my ceiling.
I could now, but not back then,
I
dude.
really do.
Not back then.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I
No
was
way.
sitting here this whole time trying to think of like any of the horror movies that scared me when I was younger, and I don't know, man. I don't
It
remember.
also
it
scared the
me
fuck
that-
out of me.
That's the
that
one
shit
that
didn't
fucked me
scare
up.
that much when I was younger.
Yeah.
That one, well, I was a bit older though, and that one fucked me up too. Like I wouldn't like every time I took a shower after that, I'd be like looking down at the drain, and I'd be looking outside the fucking curtain and shit. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? You'd hear a little something.
So I ain't watching no more of that shit.
Oh yeah,
Done.
he doesn't like it.
So you don't watch no more scary movie shit.
Gave up on it.
Oh,
Shit,
Not a
I
fan.
practice about it all the time.
Suspense. I like suspense and anticipation and shit like that.
Like
but
thrillers.
Yeah, straight up horror. I'm good.
I don't even fucking really watch TV or movies.
Me either.
I just play guitar at work and I do my thing, man.
I ain't got
I
time
want to
for
see
it.
that Candy
Time for
Man.
games.
I want to see that Candy Man when that came out. It seemed like it
There's
was
a
gonna
lot
be
of
pretty
shit.
You see
good.
that one with Sandra Bullock where she couldn't look or some shit? I heard that one's pretty scary.
That one
Couldn't
was
look.
scary.
She
It was
couldn't look. Is
good.
that what it was?
No, that was good. We actually did watch that one. What was it fucking called?
Bird Box or Blind Man.
Yeah, Bird Box.
Is it Bird
Yeah,
Box?
Miller, you remembered
That's what it
something.
is.
I thought I was wrong, so I didn't say it earlier.
I
Nailed
think
it.
that's what it was. Bird Box. Yeah, that was good.
That was a good one? I
that
heard
was,
that was
fucking
a good one.
That was an excellent one. Yeah, the ending's kind of fucked up. You're like, what? Yeah, I ain't gonna spoil it.
I'm never going to watch it.
Somebody
you
else
hear me?
might. Somebody else might.
Yeah.
Give me one of them bottles, man. They should be cold again. Grassy. Oh, they're deliciously cold.
Was that cool?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not much into fucking watching movies though anymore. It's just fucking.
I don't
there's
like
too much
wasting
other
time
shit.
on things.
Exactly.
Even video games. Like I love fucking playing video games, but it's hard for me to want to put the time off to do it nowadays. I have
Right.
fucking, countless video games that I've bought now that I haven't even fucking played yet because I just kind of I don't like wasting time on shit anymore. You know, it's like
I hit the couch and I'm done, man. I go hard all day. I sit down on the couch. I'm done.
Done.
Sometimes I just look at the couch and I'm like, "Fuck you! I'm not sitting on you."
I sleep like 4 hours a night during the week, so it's hard to manage things.
All right.
I got up at 3 in the morning.
You're talking about getting up at 3 in the morning this morning.
That's what I'm talking about. You guys want to answer some questions?
Maybe.
Are you
Maybe
sure?
not.
Yeah, that's
Is
good.
it like truth or dare?
It's rapid fire questions.
Fuck it, I'm in. Shoot.
All right, rapid fire here. I'm gonna start with you. What's your favorite food?
Tacos, motherfucker.
Burgers.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Green. Final answer.
What is your biggest fear?
Why are you looking at me? I thought we were going back and forth.
Yeah, you're the next one.
Commitment.
My biggest fear?
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
Would you rather be the smartest or the strongest person?
Smartest.
Or would you rather be the smartest or strongest?
You can't both be the smartest.
Solid.
I'm going smartest.
Smartest.
Fuck you.
Okay, all right.
As the current smartest, I'm going to stay here.
Let's just get right
You're already
down
the
to it.
smartest
Anal or vaginal?
Yes, please.
That would be the same answer.
No. Okay, you got to pick one now.
Oh, man.
You got to pick one. This is my profiling here.
I like to start in the front and finish in the back.
I'm gonna have to go with the same.
Okay. Eaten by zombies or suck 5 dicks in a row?
Eaten by zombies for sure. I'd be part of that. I would smile on the way down, bro. Eat me, fuck it. Weren't expecting that.
No, we were expecting the dick sucking, dude.
Miller's over here thinking, how big a dick?
No, I was thinking there's only 3 of us.
Well, I got one answer for that.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Really hoping he went with the dick sucking.
Are you zombies or are you sucking the 5 dicks to stay alive?
Man, I'm with Tyler. Tough call.
Not a tough call. Fuck hell, let a zombie eat me, dude.
No, you said tough call. Tough call. You haven't
All right.
thought about it forever.
Oh, for you? Yeah.
Just hit the COD
It is a tough
music
call,
again.
dude.
There's the COD button.
It's the cod.
COD. Speaking of COD, fish sticks or fish fillets?
Fish sandwich. Extra crispy.
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks. Burger King or McDonald's? To Tyler.
If I'm getting a burger, Burger King. If I'm getting fries, McDonald's. I mean,
Ooh.
These are the only 2 choices? Like,
Just Burger King or McDonald's.
this highway exit sucks. That's all I gotta say, okay?
Right.
I'm thinking Taco Bell or Arby's, but if
Yeah,
I
but
gotta
they ain't
choose,
there.
fucking Taco Bell. Why would you rather have Arby's? Maybe.
I'm gonna go with the Big Mac.
Going
Culver's.
with Big Mac.
Big Mac.
All right. So you get there. What do you, Pepsi or Coke?
Pocket tonic?
I don't drink pop.
I don't drink pop either, yeah.
No pop.
No,
I
man.
don't even get the Valium milk, 'cause I don't want the fucking pop.
What do you think of garden gnomes?
I like evil ones. I've seen some pretty fucking cool evil ones.
What do you?
I don't know. Basic. That's a basic.
I like them. I give them 4 stars.
You give them 4 stars? 4 stars? Not 5?
I'll go 3.
You're shipwrecked, but have all human needs. You have everything you need to survive. So what 2 other items are you gonna bring with you?
Doesn't make any sense. You just said I have everything I fucking need.
To survive.
Yeah.
So you got like fire. You got a source of food. So what do you want to like entertain yourself?
Oh.
Now I see what you're talking about.
We had the best answer.
I want the
From
other
somebody
2
else.
necessities. I'll take women and other extracurriculars for final answer.
Sean said fleshlight.
Flashlight.
It's gonna be a long time on that island. The flashlight.
If you were a pirate, what would your parrot's name be?
Zeus.
Lunch.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Stuck at sea. There's one fucking bird around. I'm eating them.
Fuck you.
I eat a lot of birds. That one's getting eaten.
Get in my belly. You're busting out that Corvette.
I like how you started with what's your favorite color, and then you worked your way into that. So it's pretty fucking good.
Yes, it's break you in first. And I said, that fine, let's just get right to it.
You just gotta ease into it.
I'm more lube.
Just kind of ease it in. Then just, it's there.
Yeah. Sound effects.
Where'd you come up with those questions?
I just sat here and was like, what are some stupid ass questions I could ask? And I came up and I haven't changed them since, and I always say I'm going to make some more, and I never do.
Oh, shit.
These are pretty good. I'll just stay with these ones.
They
What
work.
you get?
They work. I never have to ask the same person the same questions. It's the same questions to different people. You know, capiche? I think it works.
Fuck it.
Capiche?
Capiche.
Kind of scared me a bit when you said that. You look gangster.
You did.
Yeah.
He's like, bang.
Bang.
Working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on
It's a work in progress.
Anytime to get a microphone. You just gotta go for it.
Coat.
Grab my coat.
It's fucking sunglasses and all.
Yeah, no shit.
Just sitting in a house with sunglasses on. I never got that. Why the fuck do people wear sunglasses inside? I mean, I'll walk in like a gas station with them on. I don't want people to look at me, but
Right.
like in like schools or like fucking.
Sometimes
you
you're just so high, you're like, well, they're
That's-
gonna know, but at least this way I don't have to look in the eye.
Well,
They're gonna know.
but
That's
I
all
don't
I
like
do.
contact.
see, I always just like mad everybody high. You know, I just
I'm high already.
high all the time. I go to like job interviews high.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm a card for a
Yes,
reason.
I am.
Yes.
This is Michigan.
Yeah, it's just me.
How'd you know?
You know. But jobs that like, you know, when I worked at like Wendy's and Tim Hortons and shit. There's just stoner jobs. Getting high at
I could
work.
never work in fast food. I swore that to
No?
myself, and I never did. I
Well,
worked on a
see,
high risk tree crew for a couple years.
It was the funnest
That was
fucking
fun.
job.
You grow up, we'll tame it.
You grow it. We'll take it.
Shout out to Marty.
Marty.
I had way more fun working at Sears than I did at Sears.
Moving boxes was way more fun. But your buddies working there.
I did like inventory shit at like Walmart, but it was third shift.
We were like 25 making box forts, dude. It was awesome.
Box
Dudes up.
forts.
Dudes up 3 flights in a box for taking a nap.
Just like in what was that? Is that Employee of the Month?
There is a movie that has it in it, yeah.
Yeah. Employee of the Month, right?
I think it is.
Yeah, with that is it Dax Shepard or maybe
Yeah,
that's
man, I
his
think
name.
you're onto
and-
it.
I'm terrible with the names on all them people.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Andy Dick's in it. I know that because he
He
has
was
like
in that
because he has like one of the funniest parts.
That's real, though. Up
Yeah.
in them box forts taking naps and hanging out. Like, everybody had their
Own
own
fort.
fort.
You can go take a nap with someone else's, man.
Brad
Brad
was
was
in
in
his
his
every day taking naps.
You don't mess with Brad when he's taking a nap. Okay?
Okay?
He will get pissed. He's sleeping.
There was people that would make like remember those they were posting videos they're making like little forts in like the toilet paper at like Walmarts and shit. They'd be recording in there and somebody would be shopping and grabbing the toilet paper. They're all just hanging out inside. I'm like, dude, that's what I always thought about as like a kid. You have to go grocery shopping and you just walk around like, oh dude. Like
Yes.
looking inside there
Yeah.
like, yo.
Sweet fort, dude.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Let's go in there. Or you hide in like the coat racks, like at the
Stay in
clothing
there all
store.
night.
Yeah, you just stay in there.
As an adult, that's still fun.
I'm just gonna say. Of course.
Put a coat on.
Stand in the middle of the rack. It's quite fun.
I just pictured you standing there in the rack as part of your clip for your fucking
Right.
For your video. Oh, you're like, yeah, man.
It does sound pretty fun.
The visual.
Right.
So So fucking Kill Tomorrow though. Let's bring it back to that. 'Cause
Well, first of all, we don't know who Tom is and why we hate him so much, but Tom Morrow sucks, I guess.
He does. Gotta kill that mother.
Tom Morrow.
oh yeah.
Kill Tom Morrow.
Yeah. Kill
You don't
Tom
get it,
Morrow.
dude.
Yeah, I get it.
He brought that
get
up one day at band practice, and we all fucking started rolling, dude. And I can't live it down.
You're like, you don't get it.
Classic Miller.
There was plenty of times when it was spelled T-O-M-M.
So.
Somebody goes, who's Tom Morrow?
Why you gonna kill him? So he's saying 2003.
So we're coming up on like almost like what, like 19 years?
Yeah, man, it's been a good run.
So when did you start? How old were you when you started this band?
I don't know how old I was when I started this band, but I just know that I was always playing guitar, like growing up.
It's like I don't know how old I was.
Well, you asked me to do math. You asked me to take 19 from 40, and I'm like, fuck that,
2003.
I'm not trying to do that. And then figure out what year it was when I was that age.
You're like 22. You started this band.
That's how I answer questions. I make you answer me.
Yeah, you didn't mean him answer everyone.
Yeah, I just deflect, and then the question's answered, and move on with our lives.
Typical vocals. I remember a lot of the. So I was about 23 when this band started.
But Ross been in it too the whole time, right?
Yeah,
You said?
Ross Damon
And Damon. But you were just guys a different like moniker or whatever before doing like covers and shit.
We didn't do it. I mean, we played some covers, but we put out an original album
and
and
standard. It was pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't really metal. It was more like a rock.
Right.
I dig it.
You did. But you were playing guitar?
I didn't at that time. No, I was just doing vocals.
So when Kill Tomorrow started, you played guitar? Or no?
No, when Ross joined.
Or like when you went to the... Oh, so you were still not... You haven't done any
When
guitar.
Ross came in, that's when shit got heavier.
That's true.
You know.
That's true. And that's when I picked up guitar.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I remember this year somehow.
You see, I have a lot of gaps in it.
Just since I've joined,
So
we've had a few bases.
you
I know
haven't
the
played
details.
guitar in Kill Tomorrow though, since it was Kill Tomorrow? Or
Oh no,
you
I
had?
definitely did.
You did?
I definitely
Okay,
did.
that's
probably
right,
the
yeah.
first 10 years I played guitar.
Yeah, because then you broke the finger.
Then the
and
finger
you
thing
couldn't-
happened,
couldn't.
and I was off guitar for like 3 years, and then I was back on it for a couple years.
I think two of the songs on the album you wrote entirely.
Yup.
Pretty much brought to the table and were like, oh wow, let's chop these up a little bit and make them our own. And we really fucking didn't have to do much. He's just pretty good at writing music.
So do you
It's
just...
just a question of getting these guys to play it.
Which we happened to fucking nail. Me and Miller, we collectively wrote a solo on one of the songs while we were in the studio. It was 11:30 at night. Last thing I had to do was record this solo.
And you didn't have
Mind you, it
written?
was Ariana's birthday that day, Jesse. That was pretty cool. I'll never forget that. Recorded all of it on her birthday.
You didn't have it written?
He had
Prior to?
he had an idea and it was lost in his phone and he couldn't find it at all. And then what was it, like a half hour we sat there fucking with it, what you wanted to do with it for a minute, and
You were trying to like...
we literally
remember?
did it in the studio and then I recorded it and that was that. So I do have a solo on the album.
Before the studio, it existed the
Exact opposite as it came out on the album.
Yeah.
It started off slow, and then it built up, and then we flipped it on the album. We started off just
I
shredding.
changed it up a little
Yeah.
bit. That's why I say we collectively wrote it, because it was his idea, but then I kind of made it my own, I guess.
Right.
It was fun. It came out shredding too.
Great time,
Yeah.
for sure.
So do you like... Is that like... Do you do that often? Like you'll come up, you'll hear something in your head, and then you'll kind of noodle with it and send it over. Like, hey, I thought of this.
Sometimes it's a riff or two. Sometimes it's a whole song. You never know. It's just how.
There's
Well, you-
there's a couple like full songs right now that we've practiced a few different times and just kind of left on the back burner that we eventually need to somehow bring back up.
You know, we could have easily had 12 songs on
Yeah,
this
I
disc.
was wondering why we didn't, and I thought about it. I'm like, wait, man, a couple songs we just lost over the years. I don't
They
even
ain't
barely
lost. They
remember
still
them.
exist.
Yeah, but we haven't played them in fucking,
They ain't lost.
three to 5 years. Since
So
we
you
played
have
them.
10 tracks on the new album?
10 tracks.
Yeah, 10 solid tracks. Too.
10 solid tracks,
Yes.
yeah.
There's no B Squad on this one. So. Right.
Solid.
10 rock hard tracks.
We got 10 rock hard tracks here.
They all sound great though, man. I'm super excited for the next round.
The next round that we're in for is getting them all kind of sounding the same, consistency a little bit, figuring out the mix that we want. And then down to mastering, man. We're super close to being done. It's a great spot to be. I mean, the actual work of playing the instruments, recording the vocals is done. So now it's just mix and master, and we're halfway done with mixing. So it's a great spot to be. It's like the downhill slope,
And there is Third Coast handling all that.
We're going to have a master at West Side. Out of New York, got a man to do.
They're doing the mixing too?
Oh, yeah, mixing's going on good, man.
We're doing the mixing, all of us.
You are guys.
No, like we're in the studio with him collectively doing the mixing. And he's sending it off.
Yeah, it's collective.
Yeah.
Kevin actually wanted us there to take part in mixing with him, so that was kind of cool. The whole process.
That he couldn't get rid of me, so.
Yeah, we were all really wanting to be there anyways.
That and there's no way I'm sitting that out. That's huge.
Yeah.
Just the mix, like, so even during like all the quantizing and everything, and he's lining everything up. You guys use obviously click tracks and stuff, but you guys have always used click tracks or no?
Fuck no.
The first couple we didn't use click tracks.
So Damien shows up. And
So is this a big learning curve?
Well, on the first couple, he's, we're playing the click at practice. It's great.
Okay.
On the click. Let me get you to the studio, and Damien's like, yeah, I wasn't playing the click.
Oh.
So the first two were just kind of whatever we laid down, we made it work on top of it.
Right.
We went into Studio O for the third one, all did my own grade, and he just wouldn't let it fly. He's like, no, we're going to be here a while. You're going to play at the click.
He did pretty well on this album.
Oh, dude, everybody knocked it out. Everybody knocked it out.
Well, once you get that bass line down with that click, though, it just makes the editing and mixing process so much easier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I was totally proud of how we all stepped in there and just knocked our shit out.
Dude, I went in the studio, never being in the studio before. I've played guitar 90% of my life. I started playing when I was like 11 and got pretty heavy into it when I was 13 or 14, and it's been a hell of a ride since. But like, I had the momentum and my mindset to go
How
in the
old are you
studio.
now?
28.
Yeah, that's not 90%.
Yeah, well, fuck you on that. Why you gotta bring math? Why you gotta bring math into everything? Of course. So, anyways, I went in there with the mindset to like get through it all as fucking well as I could, and I ended up doing all 10 songs in like 7 hours, I think it was.
Yeah, man.
7.5 maybe.
Burn through
10 songs.
Burned.
So
Burn through 'em.
I was pretty proud of myself. on that.
What song took you, or well, how many?
I went from.
What was the
check this
most
out.
takes that you took
Okay,
on
this
a
is
song?
how we did this. We all did 3 takes, right? The first, like, 2 or 3 songs, I did 3 takes, and then after that, Kevin's like, all right, let's just start doing 2 takes with you. And I think the last couple songs, I did 1 take, and then we just punched me in a couple spots. So it was fucking
So
phenomenal.
did you do 3 takes because he wanted like to take the best from all of them?
we would
You
sit
got
there and
to.
listen through it all, yeah.
So that's kind of how it works. You
Yeah.
know,
You hear a
just-
little guitar fuck up, and you're like, well, check
Just-
the other 2 and see if
yeah.
it fucks up in there. And it don't fuck up in one of them. So you're like, well, we'll take the clean part and then lay it over top of it.
Yeah.
But it's like
Come
no
up the other
matter
side
what,
with a
just keep
perfect
going
guitar
though.
track.
Like if you
Yeah.
fuck up, just record,
Absolutely.
just do the whole song,
Yep.
and then we'll do it. We're just gonna record it 3 times, no
Yep.
matter what. You go in 3 times.
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you don't have a part in those 3 times, you just
Play
quiet
that part till
till
you get it.
Right.
I had some, the track list was like, 10, 12.
I'm like, hit me again, Kevin. Hit me again. Hit me again.
We got like 12
Oh,
of these.
and like,
Hit
hit me again.
There was a lot piled
Hit
up.
me.
Hit me.
You're like 61 at the table.
That's what it was like, too. Everyone in the control booth was rolling their eyes and shit. I'm like,
Let me do it again. I can do better than that. Ross
kept saying, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, but you should try to do a lot better.
Thanks. You should try to do a lot. Oh, you should try.
That was pretty good. I'm not saying it was bad. That was pretty good, but
you can do a lot better.
So we're shooting for a 2022 release date, I'm assuming, or
it's got to be at this point.
yeah.
I would like to be done with it as a product, a
complete thing that we could plan for releases and stuff like that.
Right.
But I don't see any way we could have a release in 2021. I mean, we only
No,
got a couple months
there's not
left.
going to be a CD release this year, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, no, that's what I was
You
saying.
know, there
They
might
should
be like
probably
a
for
song.
2022.
There might be like a song put out there.
Maybe a
or
single.
something, but the album will not be out until next year for sure.
I can tell you my personal goal is to be done with the work by my birthday.
January 20th. That's my personal goal.
We all kind of made that a goal after you brought that up, though. That was like a valid point. Like, yeah, that's perfect, you know.
Right.
So
And it was achievable. We're still on track for it. Like, I don't need it to be released by then. I just need to be done with the work, making it exist.
Yeah, like have it
Ready to roll.
done.
because right now it's
CDs,
still
everything
working on it.
stopped, ready to go.
The work is
You
out
have
of my
it.
hands.
You can put it in your CD player.
Never show it to anyone else.
Dude, that's a great way to wrap this up. Dude.
The CD will be more harder and heavyish, that's for sure.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to have you guys on the show
Thanks for
here
having us on, man. This
at
was fun.
December 4th,
Real
Yuletide Slaughter.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait.
That'll be a good time.
Maybe you should play one of those songs that you don't normally play.
That's kind of already a plan. So
Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Interesting.
maybe we just won't play any songs.
Fuck you.
I brought my own set list.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just play that shit. Wow, man. It's gonna be a great time. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
coming on. Trifecta.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us, man.